Okay, ladies, let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with an HD wig cap. I love these. You guys see how nicely they melt. All you got to do is add in a lace tint of your choice. I'm going to use the Ruby Kisses foundation in one of the darkest shades. And once I buff this in, it definitely helps to make my wigs look a lot more seamless, and you'll see that in just a moment. Here is the star of the show. Today we're going deep wave. This is a look at the inside construction of the cap. It is a 13 by 4 and it is 28 inches in length. I go ahead and secure it by adjusting that adjustable elastic band, applying that elastic band, putting it on the back and the front, and now we are here. So this is what she looks like on, and as you guys can see, she's absolutely gorgeous. This is what she looks like set as a center part, as well as what she looks like as a side part. You can also do her as a half up, half down, which is my personal favorite. I'll save that for another day. Today, I'm going to focus on bonding the wig down and just doing a simple bust down middle part with some extra special baby hair. I love, love, love baby hair when I have nice, full, super long, super curly hair. I think it just complements and makes it all look amazing. So here I am, and I'm just cutting off the excess lace. You can definitely go in and tweeze out the hairline if you want. This one did come pre-plucked, and you'll see that in just a moment. Like when you pull the hairline forward, you'll see how nicely it is pre-plucked. Today I'm going to use the Got to Be Glued spray. This is not a glue or an adhesive. It is an extra hold hairspray meant to like hold your curls or whatever style you have in place. But it just so happens that whenever you apply it to your hairline, put the wig on top and blow dry on a cool setting or even on a hot setting, it definitely will bond your wig down for a temporary hold. Now I'm pulling the hair forward because I'm going to do some full baby hair today. I kind of didn't have a guide or an idea of what I wanted. I just kind of was just going with the vibes. And I definitely, you're going to see, I'm going to struggle with my choice, but you're going to see me pull it together. I pulled out some baby hair, essentially from ear to ear, ideally the sideburns out. Then I went in with the electric hot comb and just kind of pressed that backwards. I think when you press the hairline, it definitely makes it look a lot more melted than if you don't. Then I went in and just took big sections of that hair and just curled it. In this point, I thought I was going to go a little bit more wispy, but I didn't even realize at this point that I was a little bit in over my head. This pink thing here is a razor. It literally is a razor blade inside of the shaft, and the pink thing is literally protection so you don't, cut yourself. I'll have those. They come in a pack of 3 on Amazon. So I'll have that listed in the description box. And here I am. I just kind of realized it was a little bit too long and a little bit too full. So I did go in and customize it just a little bit. You guys can see here how nicely it was pre-plucked. But because the baby hair was so long and full, it definitely could stand to be tweezed out just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in and just play. I'm going to speed this up ever so slightly because I right here had no idea what I was doing. If you ever find yourself in this situation, you have an option to, number one, do exactly what I'm doing, is just continue to try to mold it until you get a little bit too frustrated. And then once you get frustrated, like leave it where it's at, put the melt belt on. And after the melt belt kind of like melts and sets everything that you have done as far as progress goes, you'll be able to resume after you take it off. And it'll be easier, if you will, to continue to style it, which is what I'm going to do. Or you can just send it all back and do none at all. Definitely don't ever feel like you're stuck if you pull baby hair forward. Even if you cut it, you can use some wax and push it back and use that electric hot comb, and it literally will be like nothing happened. So I yap away. I am going in and just saturating the hair with a little water. You guys can see she is absolutely gorgeous. I love the texture, the length, the fullness. I even love the fact that the front is a little bit layered because this is going to give gorgeous dimension, especially when it comes to the hair being nice and dry. From there, I added my Nairobi mousse. Mousse for me is one of the easiest ways to penetrate like all of this nice full hair without overdoing it. I love, love, love my mousse, and I definitely love Nairobi the most. So I'm just going in and taking my time and just applying as much product as I need. The longer and the fuller your hair is, the more product you will go through, but also equally wetting the hair, the less product you will use as well. From here, I wanted to add a little bit of a cream condition to keep the curls super soft. This is, I believe, the Pillow Talk curls from Miss Jessie's. I'll have it linked in the description box, but you can definitely pick it up from your local Target. Once I kind of felt like I had the right combination of moisture and mousse and that cream, I went ahead and just used the dimming brush to really go in and clump the curls. Now it definitely is wet, so it has to dry to really catch the vibe, but I really love this. And because the hair is nicely wavy already, you definitely don't need as much product with this one as you would if the hair was like super dry or less defined. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like set the hair to the side, and this is what the hair looks like from the back while it's wet. Now the reason I did that is because I did not go on with the dynamic duo as far as the lace goes. I'm relying on the water and the mousse and that product to really lay that parting down. Now that the hairline is hot time to set, I'm going to go in with more mousse and kind of just play with it and see if I can come up with something really nicely. From here, again, I took another break and I tinted the parting. The chai, I believe this is the chai, or is it warm sand from the Too Faced concealer is what I used in the parting. I'll have the specific one or the specific color typed out or written out in the description box. And then I went in with a powdered foundation to kind of tint the hairline. And while that definitely helped to kind of like tone it down, I definitely felt like I still had too much hair going on. I definitely should have cut it shorter, and I will in the future. But you guys can see here it's coming along. If you don't like baby hair, especially full baby hair, then obviously you could have just completely skipped this step. This for sure is not for everybody, but in the end result, I loved what I came up with. Super gorgeous. Definitely perfect for this fall season. I love a nice full wig. Of course, I prefer to wear it more dry, but of course it'll just naturally dry.